Hey, what's good with y'all boys, man? It's your boy 10 Toes. Now today we'll be talking about something that just happened. Stay to the end too, where we get a little deep on here. And I know y'all see the title, Kai Cenats altered the future. Man, this ain't The Flash, this ain't Star Wars. What do I mean? Well, like always, sit back, relax, and follow along. Let's get right into it. So Kai Cenats did something on stream recently that kind of brought a light to a more niche community. If you don't know what I'm talking about, Kai would actually take some time on his stream to listen to the newer gen of music and kind of stray away from that rap caviar playlist he's had on repeat, you know what I'm saying? He would react to Jace, Osama-san, Glock Spaz, Netspend, Until Japan. I mean, just look at the list, it's a lot of newer age artists. And I have a lot to say about this because, listen, Kai gets about 100K live viewers on a regular stream. Him just at the desk, no celebrities, no real plan for the stream, just a regular broadcast, 100K live viewers, not 100K views, 100K all at once. Cause millions and millions are gonna view it afterwards once it gets clipped on Reels, Shorts, TikTok. I mean, yo, this modern age of clipping has grown these streamers' audiences to levels we thought weren't obtainable. You know, remember Rice Gum, Jake Paul, all those OG creators who were making millions through content creation? What they did seemed like the top of the pyramid for influencers. But I'm telling y'all, these streamers, especially the more marketable ones who kinda, stay in the middle for their opinions, these motherfuckers got the power to shift the timeline. We just watched Kai introduce millions of people to artists that they have never heard of. And y'all OGs on this channel know I've been saying for a very long time that we already knew the days of Lil Baby, Durk, Future, Gunna, it's still going crazy, but it's on its decline. We are entering a new age, and I'm 100% confident Kai's stream 2 days ago just altered the future and sped this process up a whole lot. Matter of fact, I'm sure in 5 years, when at least 3 of those artists that he listened to are mainstream global superstars, people will call that stream revolutionary. And trust me, what comes with that is also a lot of comments of people saying, yo, Kai ruined all these artists, bro. Of course they're mainstream now. Man, y'all hate seeing your favorite artists go mainstream. I get it, but you can't argue this was very important. And I'm just so interested to see how these artists are perceived now just in a few months. And now take everything I just said, because that was just a quick little topic I thought about because I've seen all these new artists he reacted to. But while we're here talking about his reach and impact, I want y'all to understand, with this much power, Kai at this point has the industry behind him, and with his image now, he must remain on the surface level and support certain beliefs. And examples like in 2020, all the creators who had status, you weren't able to speak about, the disease that was going on worldwide a certain way, or else you might get demonetized, you might get banned. Regardless how you feel about that, it's the fact you weren't even able to speak freely. You get to this level, you are literally controlled. Y'all might be confused, not know what I mean. Just follow along. We are living in a society where if you make it to a certain level on your own, you are now not able to freely speak about topics that go against the lies that are pushed and indoctrinated into us. And while of course a lot of you are gonna say, yo, Kai's just trying to be funny, yo, and what are you saying? I'm just saying I think it's so evil, their only way to stay on is to get the industry behind them. Because think about how positive they could impact the youth if they could truly say what they want and go about their community how they'd want to go about it. But they make it so these streamers who get insanely big, they're forced to be on board with the destruction. Think about these kids who cause violence on themselves or on other people, and they have a burning anger inside. It makes them hate the world. We need people who are at Kai's level to be a voice for these people who feel boxed into society. And that's not to say Kai should be talking about this, that. No, you don't understand what I'm saying. I'm saying it's crazy that you can only get to Kai's level, get to Speed's level, if you're playing the game. Even Aiden, he played the games on his come up, then he started wilding out and hurting his image, and then you seen what happened. Now he's trying to recover from that, he's trying to build a whole new community because he's seen there was limits on acting like himself. It's a shame that you can only make it to the tippity top, that next level where you're inspiring millions, you're a global influence to the youth, if you stay on the surface and you keep your opinion in the middle. Why is it such a big deal for people to just say what they want? These elites make it so you get shamed if you have an odd opinion that goes against what we've been taught our whole life. I never judge nobody. I like when I hear based opinions. It makes me happy that people are thinking for themselves. But the industry needs to get a hold of these dudes. You wanna know why? Because if they did have this impact and they were able to speak to us freely, more and more people will come out spreading messages like we're living in our lower self and we're taken advantage of by these elites who are manipulating frequency. But there's so much hidden from you that shouldn't be a big deal if you say, But the people in power who know that knowledge is power, they have to keep it hidden from you so you can stay in fear. Of course, there's the channels on YouTube who have a big following, 500K, 600K, maybe 1 million, and they're preaching stuff like this. But I'm telling y'all, you can only go so far before you have to make that decision to go through the next door.
What's up,
Since
man?
you rise to fame and doing your thing, have you ever got a visitor yet?
Visitor.
Anybody come visit you?
Like what?
I don't know.
Now you see, they need to recruit these young popping influencers, because if you were to be Kai's level, or if you were to be Speed's level, and you can build a community that big while building also, these moral standards to live by, that is something they fear. Y'all get what I'm saying? I don't mean to get so deep on you, when I'm talking about a Kai situation, but him listening to all these artists, I'm already knowing how much of an impact that's gonna have. And that's dope, but it just made me think about, how powerful these influencers could really be if they didn't have to comply in order to stay relevant. I don't think y'all realize they catch on to people who have influence. So they gotta make sure the people that you look up to are doing nothing different than all these other people pushing destruction. But hey, it's been your boy Cenat. Shout out y'all for running up my last video. Y'all got showed a lot of love on that and I appreciate that. But hey, I'm just here to help y'all realize how great you really are if you could just lock in. Feel free to peep the second channel. Strictly talk about life, ain't nothing to do with rap music, streamers, ain't nothing to do with any of that, as well as a Patreon where I talk about industry secrets, things that you can't talk about on YouTube, and lastly, Instagram, Discord, all that in the description. But of course, it's been your boy Cenat. Y'all be cool, y'all be smooth, and most importantly, be patient, man. I'm gonna catch y'all.